Leloş. Leloş. Benim güzel aşkım. Oh, ah. Aferin sana. Benim bebeğim. Benim bebeğim. Aferin. Good girl. Seviyoruz. Anyway, so hi guys, I'm Dilan. I'm a fashion designer. I studied in New York for 1.5 years at FIT and 1.5 year here at ITU in Istanbul. And then I actually had the chance to stay in US for OPT for a year. I was accepted to 2 different interns, but I don't know, at that time I felt like I needed to go back. I missed my family or something. Anyway, so I came back. Then I started working as a swimwear designer in Istanbul, in Koton, and then few other companies I worked. Anyway, at the end, like I had like experience in lingerie and not so much in lingerie, but mostly swimwear. I had experience. Then after that, I was a little bit frustrated with the fashion industry in Turkey. So I came to a point that I said, oh no, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I don't wanna do this. It's so fast. Like we have to design so fast, so many, like couple seasons at the same time, which was crazy, very stressful, and it kind of killed my creativity. So I quit. And then I was thinking, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I should keep doing fashion. Not that I didn't like fashion, it was always my passion to design for women, especially. I mean, since I was 5 years old, I was drawing clothes for women. That's crazy. And I always draw a certain persona, different kinds of personas. Anyway, so look at you, there you go, so cute. So anyway, that time, my father was like, we have a building in Galata. It's an ancient building. It used to be my grandfather's, and then my father was working there. He's kind of doing trade with electrical stuff. Boring. Anyway, so he decided to take that building and turn it into a hotel, which is very interesting because none of us are experienced in hotel business, tourism. No. No. But then it didn't stop him, and he renovated the building. And then, like, first he gave it to other people, like he rented out. And then it was really horrible because they didn't pay the rent. It was really hard to kick them out. Yeah, but eventually we managed to, like, they left. And then my father was like, okay, so I can't give it to another person. Leyla, don't go. Anyway, I can't give it to another person because I don't trust them. What if they don't pay again? Blah, blah, blah. And I was not working at the time. It was like a month that I wasn't working, and I was still thinking what to do. And yeah, then he came to me and he said, do you want to do this? Like, do you want to manage the hotel? And I was like, I have no idea about hotel business. I wouldn't know what to do, but if you want, I can learn and I can try. That's all I can do. I can try. And then he said, okay. So that's how I started managing the hotel, like with learning about it also. As I go. Anyway, at the end, I worked there for a year by myself. It was really hard, really stressful, and I was around people that I had no. It was really different from fashion people. Anyway, so then my sister came. She also quit her job and she came to help. When she came, it was better because she was actually better than me about hotel business. Because my mind is not like, I like to create and think outside of the box. I'm good at problem solving, but like the technical stuff, I guess I found it hard to do the like daily things. But at the end, I got used to it and it was fine. Oh my god, I need water. Anyway, I guess like 4 or 5 years after that, I felt like, oh, this is not my passion. I wanted to do something else. I want to do fashion. I always wanted to have my own brand. Even when I was a little girl, I was saying I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have a brand. I'm gonna do something amazing for women. That was always my dream. So then I started designing, and then one thing led to another, and I was doing the samples, and again, I still don't have a clear, like at that point, I still don't have a clear plan on how am I gonna do things. Because like brand managing, production, like there are a lot of things I haven't done before. But then I started. And even finding the right person, finding the right atelier, especially finding lingerie people was hard because it's very specific, and although Turkey is very good in textile industry and fabrics, finding the place for production or even samples was hard. But I found a place. Like I tried several other people, which didn't work. It took a while, let's say like 6 months or something. They said they will do it. They didn't do it. Anyway. And at the end, I found a really trustworthy person in the Asian side. And she is also a businesswoman, and she's running her own little atelier. She's like sewing samples for other brands. She sew lingerie and also other stuff like sweatshirts, boxers, other stuff too. And yeah, so she really helped me actually, because at that time she knew better about lingerie than me. Because okay, I did swimwear, but swimwear, the materials are for me easier than lingerie, because lingerie there's a lot of different varieties. So yeah, she helped me a lot, and we did our samples. That also took a while because they were busy too. They kind of like put me in the middle of their own stuff. And then we did, I think, 3 batches. Like I started with like 15 designs, and then we made the samples, didn't fit, tried again, we saw them again and again. Anyway, at that time, that fitting and designing process took also time. Maybe that took another like 4 months or something. And then I also added new designs. So I think I had like 28, 30-ish kind of designs at that point. At the end, I had the designs correctly. The samples I did fitting on like voluntary people that I know, friends. Didn't use like fit models, and I only did the fitting with different sizes when I was on production. But let's get to there later. So I finished the sample making stuff, and actually that lady who did the samples, she was gonna do the production too with small amounts, like let's say 20 each design. So it's very small amount. Because it's a sample atelier, they can do small amounts. But then she made a deal with a different company. They needed a lot of samples, like very big number designs. So then she said, I can't do the production for you anymore. And I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? I have no idea again. So I started searching. I went to multiple ateliers, drove everywhere around, and there were a few ateliers. They were really not ethical. The working environment wasn't good, and I could see like probably most of the employees were like they didn't have insurance and stuff. So I kept searching to find a place that's ethical. And then I found a place. And yeah, and then he said, I want to I will do minimum 250 for each design. I can't do 20. It's not gonna I can't make money if I do 20. So like my plan changed completely at that time because I really looked a lot and I couldn't find anyone else. That place was ethical and they had a really huge atelier and they've been in the business for a long time. So at that point I decided, okay, then I'll do this. I'll try. So then the production process started. And so the production was, they had a person in charge in their atelier for the whole production, and he manages everyone else who's sewing. But again, he doesn't really know my products that much, and sometimes he wanted to do differently. So at the end, I was there the whole time when they were doing the production. So I was doing the control, and sometimes they say we can't do it this way. Let's say I did the sample in one way, and then certain finishing, certain like sewing techniques, because they had a little different machines, and they were like, no, this like we can't do it this way. We can't do it this way if you want. And also there were a few things like they said, oh, this is easy to do it as a sample, but with production process this technique would be really hard, blah blah blah. So I had to be there to check they're doing it right and they're not changing it. Yeah, at the end that took another 5 months. So like I had actually 42 pieces with the variations, the color variations. It was 42 designs, and all of them are produced between 200 to 250. And yeah, so I bought all the elastic, hardware, fabrics. They were all found by me, and and then I like collected everywhere in that atelier, and then they put them together. Cutting and everything was done in the same place. Only a few times we had to dye certain parts, like not the fabric, but the elastic and stuff like that. For those, we used like a place very nearby to that atelier. Yeah, so that's how the production was done. It was very, I will say at the beginning it was really challenging because it was new for me too. To manage a production, I've never done that before. But at the end it worked out. I will always try to make better. Like I will try to even do better quality, better fit with time. And because it's just starting, this was my first batch, first production and first designs. I guess I'll see like which ones you guys will like, what will be the critics. I'm always open for criticism, open for suggestions, ideas, because I want to make something really amazing for women. I mean, it doesn't have to be just women. Of course, everyone who feels comfortable can wear it. Also, okay, let's go back. Let's move towards the after production part. Yeah, so I got the garments, and now it's a whole different story, because now, okay, I have everything. I can sell. I want to sell. I want to show people. I want people to see. But then I don't know anything about the marketing. I'm being very here. I'm being very transparent now, because this is really my journey. Because I'm a designer. I know how to design, and I have a passion. I know what I want to do, but the rest I kind of learned it in the way. And sometimes, like, some people would always tell you, oh, don't do something if you don't know everything. Just like learn everything. You have to know everything. Oh, how can you start something like that if you don't know, or marketing if you don't know this, if you have never done this, blah blah blah. But you know what I think? I think you will never know everything about anything. And maybe you're gonna reach a certain time, certain age when you know everything, then you won't have the power or like will or excitement to do something. And if you have excitement, if you have passion, if you want to do something, I think it's always better to start. We can always start and see where it takes us, and we can always learn as we go, because that's how it happens. Because if I planned everything, then it might also not work, because plans can change, people change. Like that lady who was gonna sew my stuff changed her mind. Not because like she had bad intentions, but it happens in business too. Anything can change, so we're just gonna see how it goes. That's what I think. And I think when you believe in something, and if you are willing to work, if you are willing to put your energy in it, it would work. And if it doesn't work, then maybe that wasn't meant to be, but it's good to try. So yeah, that's how the production was ended. By the way, I could have tried maybe opening my own atelier, having my own people to do the sewing and stuff, but because I wanted to actually see the process before I even start something for my own, to have my own atelier. So that's, I think, a better way to go. But maybe after a while I can also do that. hopefully. So after production, then before production, I did the photo shooting in the hotel. The whole shoot was done in the hotel. That's like family hotel. I kind of even draw some photo ideas that, like, oh, I want this photo to be like this. And I worked with a photographer, which we met before through the hotel. She's amazing, Russian person who lives here, works here, knows great Turkish. Amazing person. Anyway, yeah, we did the shoot, and at the shoot, I tried my best to work with women and queer people, like as much as I can. I wanted to give them priority for this project, because this is also what I believe. I want to see women, work with women and queer people at, I don't know. Yeah, to me, that's important to my heart. So it was pretty amazing. 3 of the models, we worked together. They are actually not models. One of them are a dancer. Amazing, she's amazing. One of them is an artist. She does amazing paintings. One of them, I mean, she also like creates amazing looks just by herself, does her own makeup, like creates personas for her looks. So yeah, so I kind of gave priority to queer people for models too. And then I had 2 other models. They were professional, they were amazing, very sweet. And then we kind of created a blended look. Yeah, like 5 women together. And we did a video. That video was, I had an idea about what kind of video I wanted, and then I worked with the videographer. She did an amazing job also. Yeah, so we did the shooting. Everything was great that day. Of course, I was very excited and a bit stressed also. That was very first thing to me, to be there, and also like make sure everything goes great, makeup, hair, even the like doing it at the hotel is like a very living place. It's open 24 hours. People come, they go, they eat, they make noise. So doing it at the hotel was also another kind of managing thing. But yeah, I'm grateful that my sisters were there and everything went great. So after the shoot, yeah, then I did the website, and now I'm happy, but I'm thinking about upgrading the website to be more customer friendly. And yeah, also marketing. Now I'm really trying to learn about marketing to reach my true audience, like the people who are really interested in what I'm doing, who are really interested in kinky lingerie, and I used mostly mesh fabrics and also microfabric to create my designs. So right now I don't have anything lacy or very romantic. It's, for me, it's a bit more edgy, and it also sometimes it's more soft, naive looking, like whatever your personality is, I feel like that's there. But the most important thing is to be who you are, to show your own identity, live your identity, explore your sexuality, whatever you want, you feel, and be free like in those designs. That's what I wanted to do. Um, yeah, so this is where I'm at right now, and it's a very exciting and busy and amazing and very learning journey for me, and I feel like I'm at the very beginning of this, and I'm very lucky that um, I managed to start something like this, and I'm very lucky that I get like support from my loved ones, and yeah, um, I do like being thankful practices every morning, which I started recently after reading a book, which really helped. Yeah, I don't know how I get to this point, this talk, but I suggest that that's something really lifts you up with your energy changes when you start your day by thanking things you have that you didn't even realize maybe before. So yeah, I'm thankful and I'm curious to see where this goes, and I really want to um, make these garments, the brands, to reach the people who would like them, who would appreciate it, who would really feel good in them. And yeah, I'm excited to see what everyone will think. Also, by the way, like the looks, some of them are very sexy, some of them are revealing, some of them looks more some of them are more simpler, but the fabrics for me was really important to be comfortable. So this microfiber fabric, that's very stretchy, very soft, very comfortable. Also tules are very soft and nice. It feels really great. So some of the designs are actually wearable like daily, and some of them may be more for playtime, and some of them you can even wear outside. Just pair it with a pant and wear the body, the tops, and you can even accessorize it with harnesses, jewelry, other stuff. So it's very multifunctional. You can use them however you want. Wear it to a party. um, yeah, wear it on your own at your home. Wear it with your partner. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm excited, and I hope you guys will like them. I hope it will be something that you also find really interesting, and if it resonates with you, maybe you'll see where I'm coming from. So yeah, if you have any questions about designs or fitting or the material or anything else, I'll always answer. I'm always available to answer questions on Instagram. You can DM Iloni by Dilan Instagram if you have any questions. And yeah, also another thing that I'm really happy about, I did amazing collaborations with people I know somehow, like not people I'm really close with, but it happened really organically, which I really loved. Yeah, for example, there was this person. She was a guest in our hotel for a few days, and she was a model from Paris. And I just chatted with her like even before this brand started, because I used to even like talk with guests and learn their lives and connect with them. That's the most amazing part about working in a hotel. I think that's the most amazing, because you met like amazing people from all around the world, and people normally you wouldn't really maybe come across to, because it's just too many people from everywhere, Europe, US, everywhere. Um, then yeah, so she was from France, and we just met at that time. Then later, because we added each other. She was following hotel, and then later, and then she was really liking Gloria Bra. She said, "Oh, I booked a hotel in Paris, and I'm gonna work with a photographer, and I really want to wear Gloria Bra and the brief, that set, and that she liked." And I was like, "Wow, that's amazing, and I think that would look great on you." And yeah, I wanted to do that, of course. And I sent her the set and it fit, and yeah, later she sent me the photos. And then, oh, another story. This is amazing story. Okay, so one day, this is fun. Yeah, so at the rooftop, we had a party. That day was Bisexual Awareness Day, and we wanted to celebrate it, and we made a party. It was open for everyone, and my friends came, and right next to our hotel there is an Airbnb, but our hotel has, like, the rooftop is convertible, so it was open, and next building, which is an Airbnb, it also has a rooftop, so that like those people can see our rooftop. It's like like the buildings are literally next to each other. There is no gap between it. So so there were a few people who was staying in the Airbnb, and they saw us and they were like, "Oh, what's going on? Like, what are you doing, guys? What's happening?" So then we start talking. Like, we're down here, and, like, let's say we're here, and they are here like this. So we're talking like this from roof to roof. And yeah, we chatted, and then everyone kind of liked each other, and it was really fun. And then we were like, "Why don't you guys come here?" Why not? And they were like, "Yeah, we would." So they jumped. That was really funny. They literally jumped from that roof to our roof, but because there's no gap between the buildings, it was totally safe, and we held their hands. Yeah, so they came, and then we had an amazing fun night, like getting to know them. They were from Germany, and yeah, that day I met Natalie, and yeah, it was really fun. And Natalie she's a bondage instructor. Yeah, she was very amazing also. We talked, and she talked about her passion. I found what she does is very inspiring. So I talked to her about, oh, I want to do this business. Also, she was at the time wanting more, like wanting to go more towards this instructor, to be an instructor also. So our passions kind of like, we both were really passionate about having our own businesses. Yeah, so it was really fun to meet someone like that, and they were really also very surprised. Oh, we didn't know we would find a bisexual awareness party in Turkey. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so you never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, so we had a fun night. Then that was their last day. They were going back to Germany the other day, so that's why we couldn't spend more time, but we got our contacts anyway. So I don't know how much it's passed, probably a year or something, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so I kept following her work. I'm amazed by what she does, and photography and everything, her performances. And then yeah, I thought, oh, also I want to send you Oh, I think first she said she really liked Bridie Body set, Bridie Body and Melanie Top. And then I said, or maybe I wrote to her first. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. And yeah, then I said, oh, why don't we collaborate? Also, like, I think that set would look really good on you. So yeah, I sent her the piece, and then she did an amazing photo shoot with the set and with the ropes also. um, yeah, I didn't post those pictures yet. I didn't post many of the collaboration pictures yet. I have them. I'm excited to share them. And yeah, but the photos were amazing. It looked really great on her. So I feel really happy that I met these people also. Very lucky. I feel very lucky to be able to do this. So yeah, so these collaborations were really fun. And then I found a person, she's a lingerie enthusiast. Yeah, there are people like that. They really love lingerie, like I do. And they collect the pieces they love. She was also amazing. Then I met her online. And yeah, for me, everyone I collaborate with, it's not really like, oh, she's pretty, let me do it. No, it's more about who they are, what do they think, and like most of these people are also feminist, intersectional feminist. I think they're they're not really wearing the designs to like look good for men. It's more about them. This is also very important. Of course, you can do that too, like whatever you want. There's not something really wrong if you wanna like show off to your partner, but the whole idea, I guess, lingerie is not for. The purpose is not just for women to wear it for men. That's where I feel that's very limited point of view, because lingerie, which is fine, like that's fine too, but it's not the main goal, or it's not the only goal. It's more about how you feel in them. For example, if I put a good design, also where I resonate with the brand identity, then I feel great. That makes me feel great to put it on, and just that feeling for me. Of course, then you can have, like, you can play with that, have fun with that. That's amazing too. But it's not just for someone else. It's for you, for you first, and then maybe other people can also appreciate it. Yeah. Wow, I feel like I talked a lot. And this is my first YouTube video, by the way. Yeah, that's the first. So, I guess that's everything I can say right now that comes to my mind. So you guys would know a little bit more about who I am. Yeah, so this is basically an introduction to who I am. Who is Dilan? And what's the brand about? I'll probably talk more about what's the brand about. And I'll talk more about the designs, the creating the process of designing, process of production, and those kind of details, because I like to be transparent about everything. And also, it's fun to talk about how it happened, and it's also important for you guys to know like how it started and why am I doing this. It's very important to me that I do my passion, which I really love. I love creating for women. I love the idea of women wearing my designs and they're gonna feel amazing. They're gonna feel like empowered and special. And yeah, so thank you for your time and listening. And hope to see you in a different episode. Yeah, thank you for listening, and you could like it if you enjoyed listening me, and hope to see you later.